The main event of UFC Fight Night Baku just finished up, and this was slightly underwhelming as a main event, wasn't it? And that's two fight nights in a row where the main event has underdelivered for what our expectations were. But well, I'm going to break it down round by round, give my thoughts and breakdowns on the fight. I picked Jamal Hill to win this one by round 3 KO because I thought Khalil Roundtree, he's explosive. Round 1, round 2, gas out in round 3, Jamal Hill will pick up the pieces. That didn't happen because suddenly we want patient Khalil Roundtree and he didn't explode and gas out like he does in every single other fight in his career. I'm going to try my best not to be salty, but I'm obviously going to be salty. I got a prediction wrong, and I take pride in my predictions. So anyway, going to start off in round number 1, and Jamal Hill is so ploddy as a fighter. And I knew this going in, and I should have let it influence my prediction a little bit more because this man is so heavy on his lead leg. He's so ploddy, and he's going against a Muay Thai fighter who's going to chew up his leg, and that's what Roundtree did. Round number 1, though, Hill threw the first strikes. They were leg kicks, and then Roundtree started getting on the leg kick game. And pretty much round 1 was pretty close. You could give it to Jamal Hill, but everything that Jamal Hill landed, Khalil landed, and Khalil landed them harder than Hill did. So you kind of have to give it to Khalil Roundtree. Very slow to begin with. I thought, okay, maybe we'll get more of an explosive Khalil in round number 2. So moving into round number 2, same shit, really. Khalil was speed mogging Hill the entire fight. He was much faster than him, in and out, chewing up that leg. So obviously, if Joe Rogan was on the commentary desk, we would be hearing about it all night. Ow! Look at the calf. We'll be hearing that commentary all night. Instead, we had Michael Bisping yapping on about Twitter halfway through. So yeah, you have to take one or leave one. So basically, in round number 2, halfway through the round, Hill completely switched to orthodox stance because his southpaw, his lead right leg had been chewed up that badly that he just fully swapped to orthodox for the rest of the round. So Khalil was chewing up that leg, and that's pretty much the story of the fight. It's just Khalil chewing up the leg of Jamal Hill, and that's really about it. This was a fight where leg kicks were the biggest talking point, so Joe Rogan would have loved it. Moving on, round number 3, I thought Khalil won this. I thought Khalil won that round, by the way, if you can't tell by the fact it says 10-9 above his head. Round 3, I thought Khalil won round number 3. Was it close? No, I think this was the most dominant round for Khalil. He drops Hill twice in this round. He drops him with a good overhand right. Overhand left, sorry. At the beginning to midpoint of the round, and then he drops him again at the end of the round with a right hook, which I thought Khalil would get a finish from this, but Jamal Hill showed he had, good recovery to get back up to his feet. Usually, if this was aggressive Khalil Roundtree, he's on that, he's kicking Hill when he's down, he's throwing these big hammer fists, you know what I mean? But whatever. Hill's leg is now a balloon, like he's got a giant red lump on the side of his leg. To be honest, I didn't think this fight would go to round number 5 based on what I saw Hill's legs looking like in round number 2. But guess Khalil wasn't really urgent enough, to be honest, and Hill wasn't urgent enough either. He wasn't, especially when you get into round 3 and round 4. Like Hill, your legs chewed up, you're going into round number 4, you're down 3 rounds, you're losing this fight regardless of what happens. Can we just mix something up a little bit? You know what I mean? Can we even shoot a takedown? You know what I mean? I know neither of them have ever shot a takedown inside their career, but can we just mix something up and not do the same ploddy forward on our lead leg that we've been doing the entire fight? I'm just saying. Just saying. We're elite fighters here. You know what I mean? Former champ. Moving on, round number 4. Khalil won this one as well. It was a 50-45. Khalil's clipping him, just piecing him apart, really, hitting him with the leg kicks. Nothing happened in round number 4, except for what was already happening. Nothing important really happened in round number 4, to be honest. I'm just going to skip over this one. I don't really have any takes for this round or anything. Round number 5. Hill gets a little bit more urgent, but it's like his legs are too chewed up for him to really chase Khalil down, and Khalil's kind of like, he's... I thought at this point Khalil would just go for it and try and get a finish, but he didn't. He was very patient, he was very calm, which, okay, fair enough. If you want to be a high-level fighter, you got to win fights, but you can also make it a little bit entertaining for the fans in Azerbaijan, where it's 2 a.m. and they're sat there and they're probably falling asleep. I wouldn't be surprised if half of them went home after the co-main event, which is why you don't put 2 random guys from America on the main event of an Azerbaijan card. Put the Azerbaijan guy, put Rafael Fiziev as the main event, And in that way, they will stay till the main event and sit through the dull fights like Roundtree versus Hill. But that's besides the point. No urgency from Hill. He landed better in that round. He arguably could have won round number 5. It was his best round, but it was probably a clear round. It was still pretty competitive. I thought Khalil won it 50-45. He can be Khalil's a potential, title contender. He's now going to get moved up to number 4th in the world. Crazy. We almost had Kuniev at number 5, and we now have Khalil at number 4. I don't know what to say. Good win for Khalil. I got it wrong. I was going to change my pick to Khalil, but I thought, Jamal Hill's just former champ. He's better. Your best win's Anthony Smith, little bro, but I guess I was wrong. Hopefully you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.